I'd like to see them procreate too.
Exactly.
You know, I'd like to see what the combination fox and bunny would look like.
Coming through.
This is Officer McCorn. We got a 1031.
I got dibs! Officer Hopps, I am in pursuit! Woo, woo! La nueva película animada de Disney, Zootopia, está garantizada a hacerte reír. Estoy aquí en Disney's Animal Kingdom, donde platiqué con los directores, al igual que con los actores quien le dieron vida a las voces de Judy Hopps y Nick Wilde. Vamos a ver.
I certainly grew up with a much more supportive family than Judy Hopps. I understand that Judy's parents are as loving as my parents, but my parents really said, you can do anything that you want to do. You know, she was her own cheerleader.
You ready to make the world a better place?
There was a lot of playing in the booth, but I didn't know what was coming until it was all edited together, except that Jason and I worked together several times, and I kept ruining our sessions because I would laugh so hard at it.
Your character is hilarious, witty. Everyone's gonna fall in love with him. He's a little bit of a bad guy, but then at the end of the day, he has a huge heart. What part of Nick Wilde can you best connect with?
I think I got a little of all of that in me. I think you do too. I think everybody does. There's equal dark and light in everybody, and you just got to kind of figure out how to manipulate the variables there so that you can stay out of jail.
You are under arrest.
For what? Hurting your feelings?
Were there any part of their personalities or their backstories, their feelings that came from your own personal experiences?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think so. I think, Judy's determination. We've both wanted things like that in our life. And you see Judy being so determined to get what she wants out of her life. I think everyone's felt like that.
Yeah.
And has felt frustrated that it doesn't happen when you want it to or the way you want it to.
She has that fire in her belly, she has this determination to kind of make her mark on the world, but the world is kind of putting the brakes on her. And I think we've all been there, you know,
Right.
and if you haven't yet, it's coming. For the young people, it is coming.
There are some new recruits with us I should introduce, but I'm not going to because I don't care.
I think being an actor in general is, it's to be rejected every single day and to be told that we're not enough for a million different reasons every single day. And so we're really in charge of reminding ourselves that we are.
There's so many amazing animals. I'm sure it was also a challenge to pick or choose and select which animals. Were there any that were left out that you would have loved to see in the film?
Yeah, this guy who's
That guy
screaming
wanted to
right
be in the
now,
movie.
he's very, very upset that he was not in the movie. A goat.
A goat. We had a goat.
We kept having these story pitches with these jokes about goats that would come up for something like a screaming, fainting goat and an old goat that was also a meter maid with Judy. And for some reason, the goat just did not stick.
It didn't stick. It didn't work out.
It did not stick.
Not this time, but maybe a sequel. Have you guys thought
maybe
about
that goat will come back.
Zootopia 2, the goat.
Would you be ready for maybe a Zootopia 2?
Not to spoil things for people, but the fact that he becomes a police officer at the end kind of opens up to, well, now let's see Judy and Nick start cracking some bigger cases. That would be really fun.
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been telling them since the day I wrapped, it's time to start the sequel now because I don't want to have to stop.
To be honest, I want to see the characters get married and maybe
That's
have
hysterical.
kids.
I have to say, I love that. I feel like it's such a celebration of platonic friendship. I have 36 hours left. We can only solve it together.
I'd like to see them procreate too.
Exactly.
You know, I'd like to see what the combination fox and bunny would look like. Never let them see that they get to you. You bunnies. So emotional.
We're all fans of Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Big Hero 6 too? have you guys
Big
spoken
Hero
about that?
7.
Big Hero 7? Is there another hero
Big
in
Hero
there?
7, that's what it would
maybe
be,
we
right?
add one more hero.
Just keep adding heroes.
Just add another one.
I think people just can't get enough of that Baymax.
We
Baymax.
can't.
Baymax is
Everyone is
huggable.
in love with Baymax.
Yeah,
Huggable
he's so
Baymax.
sweet.
Yes.
And Hero's such a cool character.
Yeah.
That I would see it.
I'd see it.
We would all see it. Well, thank
Yeah.
you very much
We'll
for
all
hanging
go
out
together.
with us.
Thank
Yeah, we'll all
you.
go together. Zootopia. Can't wait for you guys to check it out March 4th.
So now you know. Zootopia. Like nothing you've seen before.
Así que si te gustaron las películas como Big Hero 6, no olvides de salir al cine a ver Zootopia el 4 de marzo. Yo soy Vivian Fabiola y nos vemos pronto. Pero no se vayan, opriman a la derecha para las entrevistas con el elenco de la película de acción London Has Fallen o a la izquierda para las 7 cosas que queremos ver en Toy Story 4 y suscríbanse a Clever TV.